we're on page 59. We're doing grammar practice D. Who had number 2?
Teacher.
Number 2, go ahead.
I didn't write it because I was late. After I turned the lights off, I left the room.
So.
Without comma?
No, after I turned the lights off, comma, I left the room.
Good. Good. Thank you for putting the comma in there too, so it's clear.
Number 7, I think it's overstated.
So we're doing number 2. Let's just look at number 2 real quick. I left the room after I turned off the lights. That's good, okay? Let's do number 3. Yeah. Where's number 3?
Three.
Who did it? Who had 3?
Me.
Before I left the room, comma, I turned off the light.
That is correct. Number 4.
I turned the lights.
Me. It's
It's okay. The verb tenses.
Me.
Hey, listen. I want the person who wrote it up here to do it. Okay?
Yeah.
Relax.
Go ahead.
On the top.
4.
Whenever Suki feels, what is it? Because you can see. Nervous. Comma. She beats her nails.
She
bites
her nails.
Her
Good.
nails.
That is correct.
Yeah.
All right. Who has 5?
Me.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, I was making dinner. The frying pan caught on fire.
Excellent. Past. Everybody okay?
Yes.
All right. And actually, that's past continuous, isn't it? And then simple past. All right. Who had 6?
Yes. As we were sitting down to eat, someone knocked, the ED.
Yep. Good.
Knocked on the door.
Excellent. 7. Who has 7?
Me.
Go ahead.
As soon as the singer finished her song and comma,
Good.
burst
Burst.
into applause.
Fantastic. That is correct.
I have.
You have a question?
Yeah.
On the sheet, what does it say?
And the summary says simple past and simple past.
Yes.
Like
For as soon as?
Yeah.
Yeah.
as soon as.
As soon as the singer finished her song.
Not finished, teacher. I think finishes because it's.
Make sure you're looking.
Simple past, finished.
Okay, so in the adverb clause on the sheet, let me ask again. Make sure you're looking at the bold verb tense. All right. So what is it on the sheet?
simple past.
Okay. So you made it simple past, and then the main clause. What does it put on there? Simple past. Can I see that real quick?
No.
Can I see it?
But
Alright, so as soon as, in the main, it's okay, so the adverb clause on the sheet is the last one. If you go simple past, it's saying go simple past. As soon as it stopped raining, we left. Let's see, as soon as the singer finished her song, yeah, it's an irregular verb. Burst. See that? We don't say bursted. So you did it. That's the only reason. I know, it caught me for a second. I'm like, what is going on? That's an irregular verb. Okay? That is past. Alright. Who's got 8?
Yes. Nancy will come until we have to wait here. I changed it.
Oh, say what you said again. Nancy
Will come until we have to wait here.
No. This is actually right.
You told me it's not correct.
No, we
Then I'm
have to wait
crazy.
here.
This is right.
Yeah, we have
So
to wait here.
we have to wait here until Nancy. I told you this is wrong. The tense. This tense is wrong. So again, if you look on the sheet, okay, the until clause. What tense is it supposed to be? The main clause is what tense? Simple present.
Simple
On the
present.
sheet,
Yeah.
what is the adverb clause of until supposed to be? Simple present.
Simple present.
Good. So
Until Nancy will come.
So, simple present.
we have to wait
Simple
here.
past.
Simple present until Nancy comes, like right now, right?
Yeah.
Simple present, simple present. You okay?
We have to wait until Nancy
Comes. Okay? Everybody all right?
Well, we will stay there until we finish our.
We drop well.
So listen.
Why drop it well?
So on listen, you got to make sure you're comparing the adverb clause verb to the adverb clause verb on the sheet. The main clause verb to the main clause on the sheet. Right? Otherwise it won't work. Are you okay? Does it make sense?
Is there any comma?
No.
No. No comma, because the adverb clause is on the end.
What about if we are going with comma? Until Nancy,
Until Nancy comes, comma, we have to wait here. You can say that.
Listen.
And then put a comma. Alright, cool. Alright. Everybody take a look at E. This is an interesting activity. It says, no, me, read the directions for E on page 59. We will.
Use will or be going to the simple
Or.
present or the simple present. And this exercise, both will and be going to are possible when a future verb is necessary, with little or no difference in meaning.
Good. So you guys look at example number 1. That mean read number 1.
Pete is going to leave in half an hour. Oh my God, I can't see the words. He will finish, or he's going to finish all his work before he leaves.
Good. Now I want you to notice something. Notice what tense is the main clause in this sentence. He will finish.
Future.
It's simple future, and then in the adverb clause, it's
Present, simple
simple
present.
present. It follows that pattern, all right? So you got to figure out what is the adverb clause, what's the main clause, and then follow that pattern, and you'll be okay. All right? Go ahead. See if you can do it real quick. Go ahead. Somebody have 2. Let's just do them together. Does somebody have 2? Read it to me.
I'm going to eat lunch at 12:30. After I'll eat my lunch,
After I
will eat my lunch.
After I
Eat.
After I eat.
I will
It's
eat.
the adverb clause, so you want to go what tense?
Present.
Simple
Simple
present.
present.
Yeah, after I eat my lunch,
Well, you can say that. After I eat my lunch.
I'll probably take a nap.
Woo! Hey, time out!
I'll probably take a nap.
Yes.
I probably will take an hour.
Good question. Well, good. Where does the probably go?
I
Yes. Make a sandwich.
probably.
I will probably
Take a nap.
Take a nap.
take a nap.
Yes.
Good job. Everybody okay?
No. I think.
You want to do 3? Are you okay? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Not teacher when I sleep in the
Yeah, in the morning.
not
In the afternoon.
Yes, in the afternoon. It's nap.
Like when you
Yes,
when you sleep 2 hours.
Yes, 2 hours in the afternoon. This is nap.
Yeah, it's a nap. It's when you take a short nap. A
Yes.
nap is when you sleep in the middle of the day.
Nap teacher in Arabic. This nap.
Oh, no. 3. Let's go. Let's keep going. Are you going to do 3?
Yes.
Do 3.
I will get home.
I will get home.
Yes, around 6 when I when I get
Good.
home. I will give
Sharon.
share.
Excellent. That's correct. I will give, or I am going to give. It doesn't matter.
Can I
Either
say
one.
I will give
Yep.
call?
Teacher,
Yes.
Nice.
Go ahead and do the next one. 4.
I'm going to watch a TV program at night, but before I watch the program, I will call my parents.
Good. Yes, 5. Who would take 5 for me?
Oh,
Ali,
teacher,
thank
this
you.
is easy.
Will you
Teacher.
take
I
5?
want the same this teacher in the final exam.
I hope so.
Fakir will come soon. I will waiting. I will wait here.
Until he come.
Until he comes.
He comes.
Okay. Can you say it? I want to hear your voice.
Until he comes.
Thank you.
Josh?
All right. Yes.
Then I say I will be waiting.
Yes. Yes. I will be waiting here until he comes. And that, again, it brings up a good point. Listen, am going to is the same as will plus the base form, okay? They're both future. So anywhere you can use a future, you can use both forms. Okay? Are you guys noticing something really important?
Yeah.
The pattern of the verbs. Okay? It is super common. Okay? If the main clause is in the future, probably there's a very good chance
Just to be in
that the adverb clause is going to be in the simple present. Alright, that is you'll notice on the sheet that pattern happens a lot.
Yeah.
Okay? Alright, it's the most common pattern with adverb clauses. Yeah. You want to do 6?
Number 5.
Fine. Okay, fine.
Falcon will come soon. I will be waiting.
Good.
Yeah.
I will be waiting.
You can use the I will be or I will wait.
Correct.
I will wait.
They both have future, right? Idea. Alright, 6. Who would take 6 for me? Take 6.
I'm sure if it stops raining soon, as soon as the rain stops, I will walk to the store to get some toothpaste.
Excellent. That is correct. 7. Who would take 7 for me? Hey, let me ask a question. Is anybody lost? Is anyone like, what is going on? I have no clue what we're doing. Is everybody okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yes.
Do the next one. Do 7.
Okay. I'm a general in college. This year, after I will graduate,
Hold on. Is that the adverb clause or the main clause?
main class
Is it? What does it start with?
after.
Is that an adverb starter word? That's an adverb starter word, isn't it? Is it on the sheet I gave you? Is it?
No.
You see it?
Yeah.
All right, so that's an adverb clause. So what tense is in the adverb clause? In this situation, do you put the future or the present in the adverb clause?
Simple verb.
Yeah, try again. After,
After I graduate, will
It's more complicated. than the
be
last example.
next year. I am 10.
I am,
At 10.
gotta make it future, right? I am,
I'm going to attending.
I am going to, base form, I am going to,
I will
not intending, I am going to
B.
be,
Intending.
you could say that. If you put a B in there, you can either say I am going to be attending or you can say I am going to attend. Are you okay? Just make sure you do it right. Yeah, I think I will, wait a minute.
No, it's a plan. It's a plan. So
After I graduate with a BA next year, I,
I'm going
Well,
to
I can-
enter.
careful.
To be.
I wrote here, I'll intend.
After I graduate with a BA next year, listen, it's because of the verb. You can't future intend, right? Intend means I plan on. The nature of that verb, I'm sorry, I hate this, that they're doing this to you in here, but the verb intend means it's something you're thinking about doing in the future. So it has a future idea. So it's one of those weird deals where it's simple present with a future idea.
So I attend.
So yeah, I intend. It's not attend, it's intend.
I thought so.
Yeah. I gave him the hardest one. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. So listen, it didn't follow the rule on the sheet because this is a weirdo. It's a troublemaker. All right? After I graduate with a BA next year, I intend to graduate school and work for an MA. Perhaps you do the next one. Perhaps I
I'll go.
will go on for a PhD after I
will get.
After
After I get.
my master's degree. You okay? Does everybody understand what
Yes.
happened with intend?
Yeah, because intent is already
Intent
on
is safe.
something you
What does
already
it mean? What does intend mean?
To
Plan.
plan to do something.
In the future.
Plan.
Yeah.
But why
So, again, remember, because of the nature of that verb, it means you're thinking to do something in the future.
I walk.
So, I don't need to put will or be going to when the verb itself means I plan to do something in the future.
So
It is future by nature, so you don't need to put will intend. You don't put, you just don't do it, and it's just that verb.
It's future itself.
It's future by itself. Who wrote this book? Why would you do that to students learning English? I don't know.
Because he wants us to learn.
Yeah, it is important because it's used quite a bit. All right, 8. Turkey, do 8.
I will listen. Very good.
I'm going to listen.
Yeah, you got it.
I will listen to an English language course while I am sleeping.
You can make it present progressive, or you can just make it while I sleep tonight. That's one of those activities that there's really no difference because you can either make it simple present or present progressive.
So I am correct.
Either way, you're
George, can I say I'm going to listen to an English language?
I think English, I'm going is...
It's future, right?
Yeah, I know, but it's
yeah,
like...
you can say, I am going to listen to an English language course
Yeah,
while I
sometimes
sleep.
it's making me confused because I don't know, is it plan or whalings or what?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think
It's not about willingness, it's just something, it's a prediction that he's going to do something.
prior plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
You taught us that prior plan going through. But it only...
Wait a minute though, is this a prior plan or just...
Yeah, it's a prior plan.
Or
I'm going to listen to English course
while I'm
while
sleeping.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you. You're clever. Yeah. Yeah. And we're debating, remember when we talked about when to use am going to or will? So we're talking about, is it a prior plan? Is it a prediction? Or is it showing willingness? Because that will determine which one you can use, right? Yeah, there is. So anyway, you want to say, I am going to listen to an English language course while I sleep tonight. Everybody okay?
I will see.
No. Remember, that's the adverb clause. You don't want to make the adverb clause for future. It needs to be simple present. If you look on that sheet I gave you under while, that's not possible to do what you just said. Okay? Are you okay?
Sure, I was asking about the idea. Listening to English language while he's sleeping, that will improve his English. He's sleeping.
It's supposed to be funny. Yeah. Some people think that you lay on a book, the information will soak into your head.
While sleep or while...
He's trying to be funny.
While sleep or while I sleep?
You can say it either way. You can keep it simple present, or you can make it present progressive.
But I think while I am sleeping sounds better.
Okay. If you think so, that's fine. Okay? Alright. Now, turn the page. Go to I would like to jump over to
Page 64.
go to page actually no, go to page 65. This is interesting. Okay? I know I'm skipping over some stuff.
Yeah, that's okay.
Can I say something just as a note of caution? I will not, I've said it before, I'm not going to cover everything in this book. I'm going to cover the most important stuff. There is a lot of listening. Some of it we'll listen to, some of it we won't. Is it important for you to listen to it?
No.
Yes. 40% of the exam is listening. That's why you have a disc. Okay? Do I think you need to go back and listen to things we skip over? Yes. Okay? Will I go back and listen to some of the things with you? Yes, if we have time. So, 40% of the test is listening. Okay? So the best thing you can do is do the listening, all of it, at home. Do it more than once. Check your answers with me. If you want to come to bonus lab or at lunch sometime, we can go over the answers. That's fine. Also, I recommend you use 2 different websites to work on listening. Okay? LO.org is a fantastic website, and ESL
Lab. Yes. This
Lab.com. This might, maybe is the best. It's important that you're doing it yourself, okay? We can only do so much in here. And then, you know, some people catch stuff quick. Some people need to review. If you need to review more, you need to go do it, okay? And this is how to do it. Also, do not neglect the vocabulary, all right? I am not going to quiz you over every word in the book. That doesn't mean you don't need to know it. What you're going to find is if you ignore vocabulary every level, and you end up maybe passing by, it's just going to make the next level even harder. Because the final exam is actually taking words from all the levels below you.
Yeah.
If you keep ignoring the vocabulary, it's going to get harder and harder to pass until finally you get stuck in a graduation level, like 106. Okay? So, it's important. I'm just telling you this so that you study. And that you go back and you look at the words in the back of the book. You need to look up definitions. Make sure you know the different word forms and how they're used in a sentence so that on the exam you can get 40% right. Vocabulary is 40%. Listening is 40%. Grammar is 20%. Okay?
Yeah,
But listen, here's the deal with that. And people always say, 20% of grammar, we spend like 80% of the time in class working on grammar. Listen, you're not going to get the listening right if you don't understand what you're listening to. You can't understand what you're listening to if you don't know how the grammar works. So it's all connected. Grammar's critical. Okay? You okay?
No.
You're not okay. Okay.
Grammar is the basic.
Yes,
Let me ask you, do you understand? You're not okay, but hopefully you understand. All right. Go to page 65. And we're not going to start this yet, but this is all about punctuation. All right? Just remember that little rule I taught you about adverbs of contrast. And we're going to see if we can hear a pause in the audio when there's a comma. A comma means you pause when you're talking. Okay?
Like,
So take a break.
as the game was over, we look the same. I'm gonna give them
Take a break. We'll come back and we'll practice listening.
Can I do the presentation of one? I am.
Good. And what page are we on? Good. So we're on page 66. We're talking about what kind of adverb clause?
using adverb clause to show cause and
Cause and effect. Good. So the king of cause and effect is what word? Because. Because. And guess what? That's the first one they give us. Will you read A and B for me?
Yes. Because he was lazy, he went to bed.
Good. So where's the adverb clause?
Because he was ill.
And then what's the result?
He went to bed.
Yeah. That makes sense, right? All right. Now read B.
He went to bed because he was lazy.
Are you guys noticing the comma?
Yeah.
Yes,
So in
no
A
comma.
there's a comma.
Yeah.
Yes.
In B there is no comma.
Good. It's just because of the first.
Yeah.
You would.
That's right. It follows the normal rules. Okay? All right. Abdul Rahman, will you read C and D?
Okay. So now that I have finished the semester, I'm gonna rest a few days and then take a test.
Cool. So what's the word there that's the starter word for show cause and effect?
Now that.
Now that
Yeah. So listen, it means right now. Okay, at this moment. Okay? So it's like a cause and effect immediately. So now that I've finished the semester, see that happened just like in the near
5 minutes ago.
Yeah, in the near past. Okay? And interestingly enough, what tense do they use? Now that I have finished. What tense is that?
No, I have present perfect. Perfect.
Present previous.
Present perfect.
Present previous.
Okay, time out. Stop talking. What did you say? Thank you. It's present perfect. Hey, just raise your hand so that I can hear you and we can get a clear answer. it is present perfect, and that makes sense because it happened shortly in the past, and it's true right now in this conversation. So, now that I've finished the semester, comma or no comma?
Comma.
Comma, I'm going to rest a few days and then take a trip. D, read D.
Jack lost his job. Now that he is unemployed, he can't pay his bills.
Good. So again, notice the context. The guy just lost his job in the past, right?
Yeah.
So presently, now that he is, see this is the cause, now that he's unemployed, or because he is unemployed now,
He can't pay his bills.
he can't pay his bills. That's the effect or the result. Are you with me? Okay. Since. Now be careful. We have learned since can also be what kind of an adverb starter
Time.
word? Of time. You're about to learn that since can be used to mean cause and effect. Will you read E and F for me? You can do the last one. Read E and F.
Since Monday is holiday, we don't have to go to work.
Nice. Comma or no comma?
With comma.
With a comma. Read the second one.
Since we are a god,
Since
you are a god,
Since you're
a god cook and I am not,
and I'm not.
you should cook that now.
Good. Do you notice there that the since, it's not about time.
Yeah.
It's about cause and effect.
Yeah.
Good. So, is everybody okay?
Yep.
Alright, and then they just mention in G that since can also be used to show time. Okay? So read G for us. I'm sorry. I said you could read G. We'll let her. Read G.
Since I came here, I have met many people.
Yeah. So since I came here, that means from the time that I showed up until whatever, now, that's time. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I think you're okay. Are you okay? Yeah. Okay. Let's find out if you're okay. Let's practice. All right, you guys see the practice? It says, combine each pair of sentences with the words in parentheses, add commas as necessary. Again, this is great practice. I want to put them on the board if you're okay with that. Okay? Because I want to see if you know what you're doing. Alright, so you take 3, you take 4, you take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. Right. Everybody else should write them in the book, and then we'll check the answers. Okay? Be careful with these. You want to make sure you get the cause in the right place and then the result in the right place. So make sure you stick the cause and effect signal word on the right part of the sentence or it will sound funny.
You want to start?
Yes. Hey, by the way, I love these. I think these are so useful in your writing because it's, it's boring when you just say because. Now you've got at least 3. And now you can say now that, or since, or because.
Since doesn't make sense.
Since doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You replace because with since. It's the same thing.
Since I hate you.
Since I hate you, I will kill you, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, turn that off! I didn't mean it.
Just kidding. It's,
I love
just
him.
kidding, guys.
Did you want to say something? Oh, no. I'm going to have to edit that video. We'll cut that section out.
Long sentence.
Guys.
Faster.
Sarah. Sarah.
No,
this is my mistake.
Again, I want to encourage you to attempt writing the sentences yourself in the book. It helps you learn when you write.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm not sure, by the way.
How come you're the clever one? You're clever one.
For number 3?
Sana.
So let's see. Cold air hovers near the earth. It is heavier than hot air. It is.
It is heavy and not
Yeah, maybe don't leave anything out. I mean, put all the information, right? Just make sure you get it on the right side. Because cold air hovers near the earth.
Because of the cold air.
Something's not right.
It's heavier than hot air because of cold air hovers in the air.
So,
but I didn't complete the sentence.
Yeah. It's heavier than what?
It's heavier.
It's heavier than what? Yes. Put that. That'll help make it be more clear. Good. Yeah. So one other thing, just to make it clearer, usually you put the noun cold air instead of the pronoun first. So you want it because it's you want the pronoun to come after you mention.
So I go with the cold air.
Cold air is heavier than hot air because, and I put the it here. It hovers near the earth. You understand? You always want the pronoun to follow.
So that one is what?
It's right, but it's confusing because he has the pronoun and the noun out of order.
So you go with the cold air.
Yeah.
It's heavier than hot air because it is near the earth.
Or you can say because it hovers near the earth.
Because it hovers?
Yeah. Hovers is like it floats, right? Are we still recording? You can stop it for a second until they're done and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Just smile and just give us the answer. Read it what's in the book. Smile into the camera and give us the correct answer.
Smile to your mom.
Smile for your mom.
Hi.
Smile, sunshine.
Hi, mom.
That no. Cold air hovers near the earth. It's heavier than hot air. And we have to put because. Cold air is heavier than hot air because it hovers near the earth.
A+, good job.
Thank you.
All right. Let's look at number 4. Who did number 4?
Me.
Please read it and then tell us what you wrote.
You paid for the theater ticket. Please let me pay for our dinner.
Alright.
Since you paid for the theater ticket, please, comma.
Good.
Please let me pay for our dinner.
Very good. And I think is this a little P or a big P?
Big one.
It should be little.
Why?
Because it's not a new sentence.
Yeah,
It's all.
It should
Yep.
be.
Okay, so it's all part of the same sentence with a comma. Okay. So make it little P. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Who had 5?
Me.
Go ahead.
We want to go for a walk. The rain has come. Now that the rain has stopped, comma, do you want to go for what?
Yeah, very good. 7.
6.
I'm sorry, 6. Who had 6? I'm going crazy, man. It's all that chocolate you fed me. It's your fault.
Because our TV set was broken, comma, we listened to the news on the radio.
Good. Excellent. All right, 7. Go ahead.
Many people move to the cities in search of employment. They are since there are few jobs.
There are
few jobs available in the rural areas.
Good. Do you know what rural means?
Rural?
What?
What's rural?
Not real.
Not in the.
No, it's real.
Not in the city.
Not in the city, in the country. Rural means in the country, and urban. The word urban means city. Okay? Urban means city.
It hovers
Rural means country.
near the earth.
Why?
So can I say
Why?
my roller is Saudi Arabia?
Well, no, it's an adjective. It's
An adjective. So okay.
Yeah, so you can say, I live in a rural area in Saudi Arabia.
This is old word or what?
Old word?
Urban.
Urban?
No.
No, it's
I didn't
a
hear before.
welcome to ELS and my class. All right, I promise. Well, I can't promise you'll be smarter when you leave, but I hope you will be. You know, this is a great word. It's actually an academic word. Yeah, urban means city area. Okay. All right. Who has? Where are we at? 9?
I have a
8. Do 8. 8 is right here.
the civil, the civil has ended now.
The civil what?
The war.
Yeah.
The war.
Do you know what the Civil War is?
Yeah. It is like discrimination or. Well,
Wait a minute. There's a name for a war that happened here in America. It was called the Civil War. Do you know what civilization is? The word civilization? It means the people in a country, right? Life in a country. Civil war means a war between the people in a country. So Syria is in a civil war, correct?
Yeah.
America also fought a civil war. Did you know over 600,000, almost 1 million American men died? More Americans died in the Civil War than in both of the world wars combined. Isn't that crazy?
Yes,
Yeah, it's terrible. All right. So, go again. Who had this?
The civil has ended now. That a new government is being formed.
Good.
Okay. It's easy. Since
9.
no. Since 2000, I don't completely get the sense.
Okay, since 92,000 people
already have
reservations
with an airline company for trip to the moon, comma, I devote that I will get the chance to go in one of the first tourism flights.
First flights.
Tourist, diplomatic tourist.
That's right.
It's correct?
Say it. Yeah.
Just when you write number 3.
Number 3. Oh, yeah.
I have a question, Mark.
Yeah.
Mark.
All right. Why don't you go ahead? Give it to us one more time. Cold
Cold air
is
heavier than hot air.
heavier than hot air.
Because
Comma or no comma?
without comma.
Good. Because.
It hovers near the earth.
Good. It hovers
Near the earth.
near the earth. Hey, are you okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Turn the page.
I have a question.
You have a quick question? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Without the question sign, or do you want to go to or
Which one are you looking at?
Number 5.
Number 5. Now that the rain has stopped, do you want to go for a walk?
Yeah, we have to put the question mark.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you do. But let me see something real quick here. I gotta go back.
I'm 9 from your.
All right, number 5. Do you want to go for? Yeah, you got to. You got to put a question mark.
Is this it?
Yeah. Do you want to go for a walk? Thank you. Excellent. All right. Turn the page. Hey, listen. How are you feeling about cause and effect? They're pretty straightforward. All right? Good. All right, you okay? Can we move to the next idea?
Yeah.
All right. This is interesting. We're going to talk about for a second.
Even though.
Yeah, we're going to use even though.
I like this grammar.
You like this grammar?
Yes.
So Sada, tell me, when can I use even though?
The same, even though I don't have money, I want to buy a handbag.
Oh man, your poor dad and his credit card. So listen, she gave a great example. We use even though to show contrast. Not of just anything. We use it to express contrast when there is an unexpected result. Does that make sense? So it's like she gave a great example. Give it one more time.
Even though I don't have money.
What? Comma or no comma?
Comma.
Comma.
Even though I don't have money.
Okay, hold on, everybody, quiet. Let her finish.
I want to buy
A new bag.
new bag.
Good. Now listen, that's unexpected, right? If you don't have money, you shouldn't be buying things.
I think it's okay, even though you don't have. I don't have money, but I still want. But even though I don't have money, I will buy a new bag.
Okay, I mean, so yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
I think she means, we all know what she means.
Yeah.
She wants to buy. Yeah.
Or
I want
even
to
though
buy
the
it
weather
here.
is very cold, I don't wear jacket.
Correct.
Yes.
So listen, we use even though right here when the result is strange or unexpected. That's it. That's all there is to it. Okay? So look at the examples. Look at A. Will you read A for me? Because we're on page 67. You on 67?
No, here.
Can you read A?
Because the weather was cold, I didn't go swimming.
Now, is that expected or unexpected?
Expected. Unexpected.
Hey, if it's cold, do you go swimming?
No way.
No. Did he go swimming?
No.
No. What did he use? Because or even though?
Because.
He used because it's a normal cause and effect. Okay? All right, read B.
Even though the weather was cold, I went swimming.
Is it?
Unexpected.
Would it be normal for me to go to an outdoor pool right now and jump in it? It's like 20 below, right? It's freezing.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So for you, it's normal. For all other human beings, it's not normal, right? It's unexpected.
Yeah.
So what did I use? Because or even though?
Even though.
Yeah, okay. Read C.
Because I wasn't tired, I didn't go to bed.
Yeah. Is that normal?
Yes, no.
That's normal. Read D.
Even though I wasn't tired, I went to bed.
Is that normal?
No.
Unexpected.
That's unexpected.
I went.
You have a question?
Actually, I have a grammar question, but
Okay.
out of the subject.
Okay.
Why here I went swimming? Why is it progressive? That's the word swimming. I think it's weird. It's exception.
Well, let's talk about that. You see B?
Yeah.
I went swimming. What tense is the verb?
Past. Simple
Present
All
progressive.
right, hold on. Let's all listen to this guy a second.
Simple past.
It's simple past. What is swimming?
It's
It's a gerund. It's not even a verb. It's a noun.
Yeah, you can say to swim.
I went swim. Why?
Well, listen. You can't say I went to swim because there's certain verbs that are followed by a gerund.
Oh, okay.
Certain
okay, so
verbs
swim.
followed by an infinitive, and then there's certain verbs that can go both ways. This is
I
not
thought
one
it's-
of them.
Yeah, so it's
So
flexible.
that's it. Yeah, this is a sentence where you use went. Went will be followed by a gerund. Not
You know gerund, right?
huh?
You know gerund.
Do you know what a gerund is?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Are you okay?
Gerund.
Good question.
Simple past. Simple.
A gerund is when you take a verb and you put an ing on it, and then you use it as a noun in the sentence. So, for example,
I like listening to music.